We'll edit that out.
Missy's got some editing to do.
Yeah. And we're back. No, Dad, you recognize the face sitting next to me. For everyone else at the party, this is Brent Smith, one of the co-founders, one of my partners at Joyride Brewing Company, and our CFO. Thank you for joining me, Brent.
My pleasure.
So we're continuing on. We're now on to Firestone Walker Union Jack IPA. This is a classic example of American-style IPA and also West Coast-style IPA. So kind of the characteristics of West Coast-style IPAs, they're definitely going to be hop-focused. They're not really trying to achieve a balance between the hops and the malt, definitely focusing on the hops. They're also going to finish much drier instead of having some residual sweetness, and you're also going to notice that they're pretty clear. Kind of one of the trends right now is going with like the hazy, unfiltered IPAs, known as Vermont or New England style. Definitely not going to see that in most West Coast interpretations. So one of the things I get aroma-wise, and obviously for IPA, aroma is a big deal out of this, is that you're going to be getting some passion fruit, some mango, as well as a lot of other tropical flavors. This is a great example of that. Papaya, I'm getting a little bit of it as well. Got a great bouquet of aroma on it. It's one of the things I love most about this beer. Brent's kind of go walk us through some of the flavor contributions that he's picking up.
So I'm a big hop guy, and the hops on this are interesting. You get, I think on the nose, you get more of that tropical fruit that Dave was talking about. But then when you taste it, you get kind of that dank, piney hop character. But sometimes in IPAs you can get that to come through with a harshness, or it's overly bitter. You get that spike there, if you want to call it that, from the pininess. This actually, you get that at the very beginning, and it immediately dulls, I feel like, into a creaminess. I sometimes from a mouthfeel like to refer to it as like a molassesy flavor to it, and I think this is. It's got some of the tropical nose, but does not translate as much into the flavor. I think it drinks more like a traditional IPA in that way.
Yeah.
But the hops are there and strong, but not overpowering. So I think somebody that is not a big hop head or doesn't like the overpowering hops in an IPA would really enjoy this style of beer.
Yeah, I mean, this is full disclosure, Firestone Walker is one of my favorite breweries in the entire United States, if not the entire world. Love how they do their beers. Matt Brentelson, their brewmaster, is one of my personal heroes in the industry, and he's just a hop genius, knows what he's doing. And so I think that if you allow this to even warm up for a little bit, you're going to taste different things in the beginning than you did at the end, and the beer's going to keep changing. And so definitely invite you to, keep your hand around it a little bit. You can, the warmth from your hand is going to change the beer quite a bit there. Taste it, smell it at a couple of different temperatures. I think you'll really be surprised and impressed with some of the flavors that you knock out of it. So I hope the tasting is going great so far. Of course, wish we could be there with you. But in the meantime, we're going to finish our beers and invite you to do the same. Cheers, Brent.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure. Happy birthday, Poppy Bergen.
Cheers.
Hope you're having a great one.